What's up YouTube, Royalfire here, and today I'm going to be talking about the best class setup for the FFAR. Now the FFAR comes from the supply drops in Black Ops 3, and I want to go over it today because I own it, and plus it's not the best assault rifle I've ever gone through a supply drop. So I thought it would be a good idea to go over and make it better than it was before with the attachments that I believe are the best for your game. Now the FFAR is actually the Famas from Black Ops. That's where it originates from. That's where it has the best fire rate possible, and the damage and everything else that comes all the way from Black Ops 1, and it used to be my favorite gun back in Black Ops, that and the Galil, which I hope I get the Galil in supply drops one of these days and probably go over a video on that one. But anyways, the best setup for the FFAR is really tricky, and it was hard for me to pick an attachment for it because it doesn't work really well for long range, and it kind of messes it up with each attachment. So I tried picking out the best ones possible, and it's probably one of the worst guns possible that I've ever gone through a supply drop, and it's one of the hardest guns I had to choose with the class setup. And I think it's really difficult for me to think which attachment is good because it kind of messes it up. I mean, it's definitely worse than the actual Famas from Black Ops 1, and the recoil though is the same thing as the original Famas from Black Ops 1. So I mean, it did have some similarities, but it's very different from when it used to be in Black Ops 1. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to go over is the attachment / optics. Now, I didn't put any optics on it because I don't like optics. I really love the iron sights on the FFAR because it used to be my favorite back in the day. So what I choose for my attachments is I added a primary gunfire, for instance, with quick draw. Quick draw, of course, it helps aim down the sights faster. It helps you be able to get on target before the other person does. So I always add that on each attachment I ever have in Black Ops 3. So it's pretty much essential. Now the other one is long barrel, which definitely needs it because its range is very terrible. So you must put long barrel on it because if you don't do it, it's going to be harder to shoot from long distances, and you're going to probably be in a lot of gunfights where it's going to be from far away. And most of my gunfights were actually from long distance, and I couldn't even get a hit. It was so hard to be able to have that with no attachments when I first got the gun. But I would say stick with medium range for now until you get the long barrel, because this gun's not really good with long range. It's one of the worst assault rifles I've ever gone through supply drop. So now moving on to high caliber, which is a weird attachment to have on a gun because I see people don't really use high caliber, but this is actually the first time I actually use high caliber, in which it helps you get a headshot easier with having high caliber on. And the reason why is because it's going to be still hard with the long barrel and stuff like that, so I want to get a lucky shot at least if I get a headshot. Plus the recoil does help with the high caliber because the recoil goes up instead of going to the side. It usually goes really up, because back in the day when Black Ops 1 with the Famas used to just go up and up, and you'd be able to get a headshot easily if you aim at their feet and work your way up. So that's why I choose high caliber, because you'd be able to get a headshot easily. I was going to choose rapid fire for this, but I just realized that the Famas has an amazing fire rate, better than the SMGs by far. So I didn't really think it would be good to have rapid fire on it because obviously it's got a really high fire rate and it's better than most guns, so I didn't really mess with the fire rate as much, so I just took that off. I have tried it, and it doesn't really make a difference since it's really high on fire rate, and it'd be able to take out a VMP probably easily. So that's why I choose high caliber over rapid fire, because high caliber just helps you with the headshots and makes you get an easier kill. Now moving on to the perks. Now these perks are probably one of the best ones that I've chosen, because I mean any perk can go well with this gun. I mean, if you use any perk, this gun will do well for you. So the first perk that I have is Flat Jacket, because there's too many people throwing grenades and C4s and stuff like that, and it does get really annoying when people get lucky grenade kills and stuff like that. So I put Flat Jacket on. If you want to do the other perk like Afterburner, go ahead, it works with it. But I chose Flat Jacket so I don't get any of those lucky grenade kills by lucky people. That's why I have it on there. But now going to perk 2 slot is Scavenger. This thing needs Scavenger by a lot. The FFAR has very, very low ammo count, so I add scavenger to it because each kill I get, at least I can get more ammo out of that, because you're probably gonna get like maybe like 4 or 5 kills with the FFAR and then it's out of ammo already, so I added scavenger to it so it'd be easier to pick up more ammo and I can keep on going with my gunfights and get on those streaks. But now coming to our perk 2 slot, again on number 2, I had chosen the perk 2 greed, and I added fast hands. I've always had fast hands on everything. I want to be able to shoot faster than anybody else. You know, I want to be able to aim quickly, and I believe you should guys too, because if you aim quicker, you're always probably gonna win most of the gunfights by 75% more. So at least over half, you're going to be able to probably win that gunfight for sure, not counting your accuracy and stuff like that. So choose fast hands, because fast hands is always a great perk and it's liable for any weapon you want to use, especially if it's like an LMG, like the Gorgon. You know how it's slow when you aim. So I would choose that for any gun. I mean, the faster you are, the faster you're better off. So going to our perk 3 slot is Dead Silence. I mean, you can go with Dead Silence or Awareness, but I chose Dead Silence because I know a lot of people like to hear my footsteps. So I like to be sneaky, I like to be at least stealthy and chaotic at the same time. I don't want people to be, you know, ready to pre-fire at the corner or the doorway before I even get there because they can hear my footsteps. So I usually use Dead Silence because, you know, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good perk, you know. I choose it all the time. So I mean, I haven't realized how much use I've used Dead Silence since COD 4. I've used Dead Silence COD 4 to now, you know, and Dead Silence has always been a liable perk, just like Fast Hands and Scavenger. So this is why I chose Dead Silence, because Dead Silence is it's key. It's fire. But that's gonna be it for the video. I mean, I know I didn't post the other day because I was busy doing stuff, and plus I was playing the Destiny 2 beta, and I would have to say that the Destiny 2 beta it's alright. I think it's good. I think it's decent to good, but it's kind of too fast and it's kind of confusing with the multiplayer stuff, you know, like getting kills and stuff like that. But I really did enjoy it, and that's why I kind of didn't, you know, do the video, because Destiny 2 beta came out and I wanted to be able to do videos on that. But I'm so sorry. I mean, it was supposed to be on Friday, and look what today is, and I'm not good at my video schedule. So, but anyways, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you thought this was helpful. I mean, this is probably the best setup I could probably think of. I mean, you can switch out the attachments with high caliber with fast mags or extended mags or stuff like that, but I want to be able to shoot and stuff like that. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Comment on if there's anything else that I can do better with this, or what gun you want to be able to see in Black Ops 3, because I'll do any kind of default weapons or any kind of weapons that I get through supply drops. I probably do, but leave a comment on which gun I should do in Black Ops 3. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Peace.